DC's James Gunn and Netflix's Ted Sarandos are split on movie theaters. Badger, you've got the notes on this.
Netflix's pending acquisition of Warner Brothers is described as an industry earthquake, raising urgent questions about what happens when a studio known for theatrical blockbusters becomes part of a company long seen as movie theater averse. For now, Netflix insists that nothing changes. WB films will still debut in theaters, with existing theatrical distribution deals running through 2027, and HBO Max will continue operating as its own platform. But early signals suggest that longer-term shifts may be inevitable. DC Studios chief James Gunn underscores the tension. He and Peter Safran confirmed that their decade-long slate of DCU films remains intact. And Gunn stresses that superhero movies are remarkably well-suited to theaters. He maintains that theatrical releases are essential to the DC brand, especially for large-scale event films. But Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos has repeatedly downplayed the value of the theatrical experience. In an April 2025 Variety interview about box office struggles, Sarandos asked, "What is the consumer trying to tell us? That they'd like to watch movies at home? Thank you." He also criticized the industry's 45-day theatrical window as completely out of step with the consumer experience. Netflix's own model reflects this view. When it does send films to theaters, like Frankenstein and Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, the window is typically 2 weeks, signaling the kind of abbreviated strategy filmmakers fear. Sarandos has expressed this philosophy even more bluntly. Asked by the New York Times in 2024 whether movies like Barbie or Oppenheimer should open in theaters instead of on Netflix, he said, "Both of those movies would be great for Netflix. They definitely would have enjoyed just as big an audience on Netflix." He added that there is no reason to believe the movie itself is better in any size of screen for all people, noting that his own son watched Lawrence of Arabia on a phone. The result is a widening contrast. Netflix publicly says theatrical releases will continue, yet its CEO consistently dismisses the theatrical experience and champions ultra-short release windows. As the article concludes, even for DC superhero blockbusters, I guess we'll see what happens.
69. Keep thinking about the grandeur of Lawrence of Arabia on your phone.
Did we just hear Tom Holland got like Sony?
I think he watched it like this.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah. All right, thoughts?
We're cooked.
I mean, he's just saying what we already know is that they don't want movies in theaters. They want everybody sitting at home watching Netflix. Again, they're a tech company that focuses on keeping butts in seats, well, not in seats, on phones or on iPads or on computer screens, and that's what they want to do.
Second screen viewing.
Yeah.
Where they
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I brought up a while ago, but it's not that kids don't want to see movies in the theater. We are currently conditioning them to not want to see movies in the theater.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be an event.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, an event film will draw people. So you want to tap into fan bases and like younger generations that will like K-pop Demon Hunters and those that like Zootopia. And so, yeah, tap into a fan and Minecraft, of course, and FNAF. And so you can have an event that will tap into that fan base that people will want to go see it. Also, I think theaters need to do the legwork themselves to attract people, make sure that their facilities are nice and comfortable and that they're not going to be interrupted or have disruptions, anything like that. Make sure their experience is worth their money too, and lowering prices, I'm sure, will definitely help. Have certain events and other showings that will reflect better the price that they're getting. So if they're doing like re-releases and things, but yeah, like events like Lord of the Rings 25th anniversary extended editions, and everyone goes to those things every single time. I mean, yeah, so events and great movies will draw people to the theater.
Endgame.
So
look at how they're selling it of that
Star
experience.
Wars
That'll go away.
It's coming to theaters. My lifelong dream is coming to theaters in 2027.
I went to the Lord of the Rings screening at my local theater. It was sold out, and not only that, some Gen Z kids were dressed up as Gandalf and the Hobbits.
Nice.
And
Oh, that's neat.
concert movies are more of a thing now. Like,
Mhm.
and wasn't the K-pop one? Wasn't that a musical with sing
That was a
along?
sing along.
Sing-along.
It was a
Yeah,
sing
Sing
along.
along,
and
yeah.
Wicked
Wicked
also
had
had
sing-alongs,
screenings for
yeah.
that. Make it fun, and theaters themselves need to like also participate in drawing people in. It's not just on the studios. They need to say it themselves. They need to think outside the box. They need to make a product that people want to buy themselves, that people will want to have. You need event films, but the theaters need to be a place that people want to go to and not cost an arm and a leg for an evening. So
Yeah, not to push back just a little bit. How nice a place do you need to go as they're serving you crap to ingest?
Which is why Paramount and the others need to do their part of like
Mhm.
respecting our time and money. And
they need to work
Yes.
together. They do.
Yeah.
They've long not wanted to. They just want to like pump out content. But the theater going experience, it should be an event. But you need event films to draw those huge audiences and those big box office numbers. And you
Yeah,
need
but the
good
problem
films.
I don't know if it needs
the
to be
problem
that.
with the problem with that kind of thinking though, the problem with the event going experience is we lose dramas, we lose comedies, we lose basically just regular movies that we would normally go to the theater to watch, right? If everything has to be a big blockbuster event, right? Theaters are dead. If they have to rely on that, they're dead.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah, I
then what
don't
happens
think-
like the rest of the 320 days of the year?
Okay, well,
Outside of
Five
those-
Nights
I
at
don't think
Freddy's.
it needs to be an
2,
event.
I'll
It just
push back
needs
on that.
what is that?
What's
Five
that?
Nights at Freddy's 2
I-
was an event film, but it was cheap.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
yeah, I
think
mean,
it's an event. I think it just
well,
needs
it
to
was cheap
go
to
back
make.
being
It's still
entertainment for
$25 to go to
working
the
class people.
movies. I'm sorry, Steph, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
I
Steph.
said I don't think it needs to be like event things. Like I think the fans, depending on what film it is, will turn it into organically an event film. I think the theaters just need to go back to being working class entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that you can
Right.
go to take your family to on a weekend, something that is affordable. With everything, raising in price, there's a lack of entertainment. And since Hollywood has been putting out crap entertainment, people aren't wanting to go and spend their money there. So the price of that entertainment, of crap entertainment, has gone up because they need to adjust to what Hollywood has been, lacking, all of that entertainment. So it needs to go back to lowering their prices, whether it be on certain days of the week or whatever. It needs to go back to being working class entertainment backed by really good Hollywood entertainment, things that people want to go and see. Because right now, like, yeah, sure, event things are happening, but I think that those event things are organically happening because of fans. Like the Minecraft thing, nobody saw that coming with the whole chicken jockey and all of those fans making that a big thing. Same with like the Minions movie and the Gentle Minions. The fans made that an event type thing. So like the fans will do, same with Barbie, same with like Wicked. The fans will do their part if you are willing to put out good entertainment, which
Right, but that's the
for
problem.
some reason Hollywood has just been completely averse to doing.
No, it's not for
Yeah.
some reason. It's what Dante said when he was like, they want to make money. It's like, well, no, they don't. Or yes, they do, but with little asterisks. They want to make
Yeah.
money, but they don't want our money because our money is evil, alt-right, Yahtzee money. So they want to go after a very particular group of people that they catered to for 10 years that they were never going to get to begin with. So they need to, when we say make it for everyone, we really just mean be honest and make it for us. Get the agenda out, go for the actual fans, and then we'll all come back. Eventually.
Like here's a question: what did Hollywood do before all this woke stuff happened? They just made movies, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why can't they just go back to that?
Star Wars is the perfect example when she's like, well, it's not like we have a bunch of comics, but where you literally have hundreds of comics and books that you could just take the best ideas from, and they would make $1 billion every time if you just took the best, most beloved fan characters from the expanded universe. But they don't even do that.
Right.
So you just need to go back. If you actually want to, I wish we got a company where they just wanted to make money because it'd be real easy to do it.